Today I'm cooking Hakka Yong Tofu for my family. So I'm just sharing you the method of doing it. Here are the ingredients that we need. Mackerel, roughly around 800 gram. Minced pork, around 2 to 250 gram. 2 pieces of soft tofu. 2 brinjals. Roughly around 8 pieces of chillie. Lady's finger around 10. Tofu pork around 12 pieces. 2 pieces of fucuk. 1 bit of garlic. And 2 stalks of spring onions. Okay, these are the seasoning. Oyster sauce, pepper, and salt. First, we have to scrape out the fish meat. Let's cut from the tail upwards. Both sides. We don't need the head, we can remove it. And you scrape downwards. Okay. Try to remove as much meat as possible from the bones, so that not to go waste. It should be okay now. Remove black cloth. Okay, that's about it. Okay, we have to get ready for the spring onions. Half a teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle onto the meat. Okay. Now we need to chop it up a bit. If the fish paste is too sticky, sticks onto your finger, just wet your finger a bit with water. Okay, after 5 minutes of chopping, you can feel it springy. Okay. It's already 5 minutes of chopping and pounding, and you can see the texture is springy now. Add in the minced pork, roughly around 200 grams. This is the cornstarch or tapioca starch also is okay. Around 2 tablespoons. Half teaspoon of salt. And roughly around half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay? Mix it up a bit. Add in some spring onions, chopped spring onions. Hakka Yong Tofu, normally people will add in some salted fish. If you like it, you can add in salted fish. Just fry the salted fish and add into the paste, but I'm not adding it today. Chop it to mix the meat and the fish paste together. This probably will take around 10 minutes of chopping and pounding to get the right texture. After 10 minutes of chopping, you need to do this method to get it even more springier. Slam it a bit. Flip it, slam it a bit. Okay, we are done. Now we're going to stuff all the vegetable and taopak. Okay? The texture is just nice now, springy. Okay, now I'm going to start stuffing all the vegetable, the fucuk and the taopak. But first, you have to soak the fucuk till it's soft. Okay? Soak it in water for a few seconds or minute. Just leave it aside first. For the chili, you need to remove the seeds. Cut the slit here. I'm using a spoon, you can use anything. Then remove the seed. I use the back of the spoon, but you can use anything. Okay. Keep on doing till all the time. I've done some here, remove the seed. Do the same with the lady's finger. But lady's finger, you don't need to remove all the seed. Just remove enough. Just remove a bit of it to stuff the meat. Okay. You don't need to remove everything. Start with stuffing the tofu. This is soft tofu. Soft white tofu.
Can we use hard tofu? Can we use hard tofu?
Can, but soft tofu will taste better. Take a piece. Just remove the top a bit of it. Take some meat. Stuff it on. Push it to the side so so that when you cook, it won't fall off the filling. This. Make sure to push it to the side so that you can seal it. When you cook, it won't fall off the filling. Okay, next I'm going to stuff the chili. Do another one for you. Start with the end here first. Push it in. Turn it around. Push the other side. Okay, next is the lady's finger. I'll show you how. Also the same way, you start at the end first. Turn it around. Start the other side. Push it in a bit. Other side. Next is the eggplant. Remove the tip here. Cut it slant, slightly slant. Don't cut all the way through. Just cut it until like this. Don't cut all the way through. This one piece. Don't cut all the way through. This is another piece. Open up. Don't use too much strength or you'll break it. Just slightly open up a bit. Take some filling. Again. Bend the finger a little bit. Push it in. Show you another piece. Push it in lightly. Use a finger, wet a bit of water, push it in. Okay, now it's the tau pok. Cut the tau pok into half. Some they just cut into slit and they stuff, but I prefer to do it cut into half. Push in a bit. Take the meat and stuff it in. Okay, this one piece. Push it in a bit. Get rid of the filling. Push it in. As long as it's sticky, just put some water, you'll be okay. Next is the fucuk. It's already softened after soaking for roughly around 1 minute. Remove the hard edges. This we don't need. Roughly around this big piece here. 2 inches. Take a piece of meat. Press it down. Just roll it. Twist it a bit so that the meat will spread out. Cut off the excess. Okay, this is my piece. Okay, I'll show you another piece. I think roughly 1 piece of fucuk you can cut into 3 pieces. Okay, now I'm going to start cooking. I start with tofu first. Okay, now we're going to fry the tofu. So, add some oil into the quali, but not too much. Okay, now the oil is hot enough. Okay, you slide in the tofu. Face down with the meat. Do not turn it, but just leave it like that. Fry for around 2 minutes, then you add in the garlic. Do not turn it. Okay, now it's the time to add water. And salt. Add in salt according to your taste. If you like it a bit salty, then you add more. If not, then according to your taste. Just a dash of pepper. Oyster sauce. Around 1 tablespoon. Still do not turn it. Cover it with a cover and raise it for a while. Maybe around 3 minutes. Okay, in the meantime, we prepare some cornstarch with water to thicken the sauce. Okay, now you can add gently. Move it. Gently move it. That is almost okay. Add in spring onion. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons. Next, we're going to fry the chili. Frying the chili, you need the lowest heat because if you're not, you can see a layer of skin and it won't taste nice. You don't need to wait until the heat is too high. The oil cannot be too high. Okay, you put in the chili. Just to foam up the fillings. And you don't need to cook through. Half cook will do. Just low heat. If too high heat, you can see a layer of skin. Then the chili won't taste nice. When it's ready, you can see the filling have turned color. Don't cook too long. Just 1 or 2 minutes will do. As you can see now, the color has turned. If it's not cooked, the color will be like that. Okay, it's turned white. That means it's ready. Don't cook too long. Okay? Don't worry, you still have to still have to cook another round. Next, put in the lady's finger. You do the same. Same as the chili. Once it turns color, the flesh, then you can scoop it out. Remember to use low heat. You don't want to burn it. Scoop it out. Okay. Next, we will fry the brinjal. Brinjal, we need to turn up the heat, or else all the oil will sink into the brinjal, the eggplant. The eggplant. This you need very high heat. Do not stir it at the moment, let the flesh firm up. Okay, now you can turn it slightly. Okay, now it's time to flip it the other side. This eggplant you need to cook it through because I won't be cooking it again. At one time you have to cook it through. Cook it until it's turned a bit dark brown. Around 4 to 5 minutes. Now we need to lower the flame slightly to fry the fucuk. Here we go. Be careful, there's oil so you'll splatter. Fry the fucuk for 2 to 3 minutes until golden brown. You stick together so you just separate it. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is the second batch here in the wok. Okay, the first batch is we fry until like this color. Okay, you can see the difference. This is ready. Now it's the tofu pot. Same heat. Put it face down, the meat down. To firm up the meat first before you stir it. Or you flip it. Now I'm going to cook the chili at the lady's finger. Just a teeny weeny bit of sugar, oil will do. Because the things are all fried, so it's very oily. Not too high the flame. Okay, garlic. Fry until the smell, you can hear the smell. You can smell the fragrance.
Fry until you can hear the smell.
Okay, another one. You fry until you can smell the fragrance of the garlic. Then it's time. Put in. It's slightly brown. The lady's finger and the chili. Do not stir it, just leave it like that. Turn up the flame a bit. And add in water. Just enough to cover the chili and lady's finger. Now we add in salt, maybe half a teaspoon, pepper, a dash of pepper, oyster sauce, 2 teaspoons. Now we cover it and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's time. Now we can add in the spring onion. Cornstarch mixture. Add until you see the sauce is a bit thickened. Not too thick, it won't taste so nice. If it's not enough, another 2 teaspoons. Okay, let it cook for a while. After adding the cornstarch, let it cook for a while to thicken the sauce slightly. How's the smell, cameraman?
I can hear the smell.
Okay, it's time to dish up. Next, we're going to cook the tau pork and the fucuk. Same, you put in minimum oil. Put in all the garlic. The same as we fry until when you smell the fragrance and it's slightly brown.
Smell this time, huh?
If you can smell the fragrance, it's even better. Or you can hear the fragrance. Pour in the tau pork first. This one you need a bit more water. Okay, as usual. You add in salt, half a teaspoon, a dash of pepper, and oyster sauce. 2 teaspoons. I will show you later how when it's time to add in the fucuk. This has been cooking for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's time to add in the fucuk. Cover and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. After adding in the fucuk, cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Covered. I will add in a bit more salt because my family like it salty. But it's according to your own taste. If you don't like it too salty, don't add too much salt. Still need to cook for another 3 minutes until the fucuk also soften. Okay, it's after 5 to 6 minutes already. It's done. Okay. Spring onions. The same. Thicken it with cornstarch. Start with 2 tablespoons first. And we test the consistency. Not really there yet. Another 1 teaspoon. Okay. Just cook it for a few seconds. Do not stinge on the spring onion and the garlic. 2 very important ingredients.
What is stinge?
Stinge is, don't be so
Stingy.
yes, Okay, we are done cooking, and this is how you make Hakka Yong Tofu. Thanks for watching. Bye.